India's Independence Day fervour is taking over the states and union territories. The Jammu and Kashmir government made arrangements for ceremonial functions, including parades, cultural programs and other activities. Chief Minister Omar Abdullah hosted the tricolour at Srinagar's Bakshi Stadium. Abdullah also extended warm greetings to the people of Jammu and Kashmir on the occasion of the 80th Independence Day. In his speech, Abdullah said that India was better than the whole world and described the country as a bouquet made up of its people. Listen to this.
हम इस मौके पर उन तमाम बहादुरों को खिराज अकीदत, श्रद्धांजलि, अदा करते हैं जिन्होंने इस मुल्क की आज़ादी के लिए जिद्दोजहद की, लड़ा और अपनी जान की कुर्बानियां दी.
Abdullah said India's democracy and federal structure were among the country's greatest strengths. He also reiterated his demand for special status and constitutional guarantees, along with the return of full statehood. He said his government was committed to pursuing these demands, and parallel to this, Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha today hoisted the national flag at Lok Bhavan. A ceremonial contingent of the Jammu and Kashmir Police presented the national salute. In his address, the Lieutenant Governor called the long and arduous struggle that culminated in India's freedom. He also paid homage to civilians who lost their lives in natural calamities during the year. The Jammu and Kashmir administration appealed to the people across the Union Territory to participate in the Independence Day celebrations with enthusiasm and patriotic spirit. Earlier, Union Territory saw full dress rehearsals at various venues ahead of the celebrations. Tiranga rallies were taken out across the region by employees, students, clerics and political parties. In Dal Lake, the 144th Battalion of the Central Reserve Paramilitary Forces, they took out a Shikara rally as part of Tiranga Yatra. A long row of boats carrying security forces displayed the national flag against the backdrop of the Zabarwan Hill. Salal Dam, located in Riyasi district, was also illuminated in tricolour. People across villages such as Gurez, Machal and Rajouri, located near the line of control, also participated in Tiranga rallies in large numbers. Security has been strengthened across Jammu and Kashmir, particularly around key installations, highways, entry and exit points, while drones, sharpshooters and CCTVs have also been placed at sensitive locations. The Jammu and Kashmir police and paramilitary forces, they have been deployed across the Union Territory. And to give us more details, beyond senior special correspondent Idris Lone has sent us this report. Take a look.
Thousands of people have gathered today at Srinagar's Bakshi Stadium to be a part of the 80th Independence Day celebrations here in Srinagar. As you see, the march past right now going on, not only the personnel from the security forces, but the students from various schools as well as colleges have gathered here at Bakshi Stadium today to be part of this celebrations. We saw the Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, Omar Abdullah, giving a speech in which he again mentioned that the restoration of Article 370 and converting the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir back to statehood is still their biggest demand from the central government. Security remains one of the major concerns for the authorities today, as there's a three-tier security system that has been put in place at every venue where the celebrations are taking place. Security forces had a tip-off that there could be possible attempts of attacks by terrorists in various parts of the Kashmir Valley, after which what we see on the ground that every venue has been converted into a fortress and security has been put on high alert. With video journalist Firoz, Idris Lone for WION World is One.